Hi everyone, welcome or welcome back if you've been here around lately. So we're still going good with the videos here on my channel. Today's build is the second build that I have done in my save file so far. So if you want to know more about the save file, I will just pop a video up in the right corner so you can see it. You can just go on, click on the video, and then at the beginning of the video I'm explaining what the save file is about, sorry. Or you can just go on my Patreon and check in there, I have a post explaining it. So definitely check the descriptions. As always, I put a lot of links in there, so anything you want to know, maybe the reshade, the G-shade, the preset, the mods I'm using, down in the description, guys. So today's build is a Victorian bar, actually. I mean, I went with the vibe of this neighborhood, which is kind of a Victorian vibe, actually. This neighborhood in Willow Creek, I don't remember the name of the neighborhood, but it's the neighborhood that has the god's house, and probably you know it by that. Basically this lot was empty in here, and I've done it with only base game because that's what my save file is about. And this build will be available for free on the Sims resource. I'll leave a link down below, and as soon as it gets posted on the Sims resource you can download it there, which will be some days from now. It depends when I'm uploading this video. So as I told you before, I'm just gonna say it really fast. I plan to redo every word with only base cam and pack needed for the word, and I have started with Willow Creek. And from each word I will have a few builds that will not be with early access on my Patreon. They will be with free download from the Sims resource. So basically, yeah, that's it. Nothing too, I don't know, nothing too difficult to understand, I believe, and I hope so. So today's build, as I told you, it's a Victorian it's not inspired though. I couldn't find a picture that I like, so I just went with what I know the best, like the tower thingy in the front, the balconies, the columns that inspire me, that I have found inspiration on Pinterest for. And I don't know if the round room shape would be specifically from Victorian style. I never saw the round walls in pictures on Pinterest for inspiration, so I don't know. It's not totally accurate, obviously. I'm not I don't know, a specialist or something. So yeah, and I was thinking maybe it used to be a small house, Victorian house, but now it has become a bar. And as you can see here, I had this idea, like if it's a bar, let's make it look a bit more like a community lot, which means I'm using those, I don't know how they are called, but you see those yellow things, coverings that you can put, and I'm using move objects to move them up. So basically they look so nice at the trim, sorry, at the trim in there. And also later on I'm using some objects from the back to make it look not so empty in there, you'll see. And other than that, I was really fast with this build, actually. I finished it in like 3 hours on stream on Twitch, and it was really nice. It's a fast speed build today, as you can see, just 24 minutes around there, and I had fun with it. It was so easy to do. I was just like, okay, let's just do a community lot and it's gonna be a bar, and I just started it because I have in mind that I will do a gym, a park, and all those in the other neighborhoods. So for now I'm just having this here. And I didn't know what to put in here. I was like, I don't want to put another house, so maybe we'll just build a bar so I can put it for free on the Sims resource. Other than that, most of the builds will be with early access on my Patreon, so if you want to support me in there, I would be more than happy. No need, obviously, I'm not asking for it. And also, there are 2 tiers on Patreon. One tier is just to support me if you'd like to, and the other tier is the tier for early access. Like, you can have early access for my builds as I go through the save file. I will post my builds every time in there, like every build that I've done, it's in there. And other than that, I don't know. If you're interested, if you want to give me feedback, I'll be more than happy. I always say that in my videos, so feel free to give me suggestions, anything in the comments, feedback, anything you want. And other than that, I was wondering if there would be any requests from you, any specific builds you would like me to do, or like, I don't know, like suggestions of build ideas and anything, you know. I already have in plan to do a very nice lot in Willow Creek, but I won't tell you yet what, because it's still a lot of time till we get there. But I already have kind of like some ideas for overall the words and all that. We'll see how it goes. And other than that, if you'd like to check my Instagram, my Sims Instagram, I have a lot of posts in there, so maybe if you hover through the posts and that, and you see a post that you would like to have the tray files for it to be able to download it, you just let me know through a message, and I'll put the tray files on Patreon if they are not already on the Sims resource. And I already have a few builds, only 3 builds with tray files on Patreon for free to download. It's a high school that I did with high school years, a house that I only did with Basecamp and Desert Locks kit, and then there is another house that I only did with Basecamp and high school years. So if you'd like to check that out, you can. And now let's talk about the build. As I said, I had in mind to go with the Victorian style still and just make it as cozy as possible, not too big, not too fancy, you know. I try my best. Basecamp is kind of a pain, I'm always complaining about that. And in here, as you can see, I'm using a fence from the debug menu that you can have with putting some cheats in there. I left it down in the description, or just using the tool mod and the better build and buy. Actually, it's the mod called better build and buy, and with that you can just turn on those cheats with just like checking some boxes, and they are always on, and you don't have to put that in the text box with Control Shift C all the time when you open your game. And yeah, it's a really lifesaver, the tool mod and the better build and buy. So yeah, I'm just doing this fence here, and at the end you'll see I'm selecting all of those columns, I would say, and I'm just putting them, elevating them a bit more in the ground because they were way too high and I didn't like it, and I wanted them to look a bit more small, you know. So I think I did good. The bar has 2 floors. On the first floor we have obviously the bar, tables, and the 2 bedrooms. I'm sorry for that sound that I did. And on the second floor we have a seating area with like couches, a few tables, and a piano, actually, if anyone wants to play piano when they go there, right? And in the back, actually, now I just saw it in the video, in the back I did again a seating area. It's nothing too like fancy or something, it's just a seating area, like a nook kind of place. It will be hidden among the trees, and there's a fountain and some benches in there. It's just like, I don't know, maybe if you want to take some pictures of your sim, it's really nice if you put this build on this lot. I'm always specifying, I don't know if that's the word, I'm always saying in my description of the build what lot they are on and what word, because when I finish the whole word, that's when I'm gonna do the save file for people to download with early access. But till then I have to post them one by one on my Patreon, and then I'm always specifying what lot is this on. So this is on the Hellou Slaw, I think it's how you pronounce it, in Willow Creek, and at sunset there is a really nice view on that back of the build. So yeah, that's really nice for screenshots or something, I would say. And also I had fun with the landscape actually for the past 3 builds that I've done, and the only 3 builds that I've done so far in the save file, I tried using more trees in my builds. Even though it covers a bit from the build, it feels more natural actually. Not like they were intentionally placed so it doesn't cover the build or something. I don't know, it just feels more nice and more cozy, and it feels like it's natural. They just grew like that, and it's just like, it's nice. I like it. And also don't try to build round rooms in The Sims. They are still buggy as hell, and it's just a pain. It's just a reminder. I'm always saying that, but I always feel like, I don't know how to call it, wild, I would say, to just go with round holes. It's just funny. I always end up being like, ah, yeah, here we go again. Round holes are still buggy, you know, I always say that. But I really had fun with this build, as I said already, and I think it's really nice. But then I was just thinking, I'm always using bb.moveobjects on, so basically I saw some posts of people saying, I'm so happy that some people are not using move objects in their builds, so I don't have to replace stuff. Well, about that, I don't think there should be any problem if you place one of my builds that used move objects, because it says, obviously you get that how would I say, the notification at top right when you put a build on a lot, and it says that the build has used move objects on to overlap items, so it might not be playable, or some objects might be missing or something like that, I think. But I'm play testing my build, so it shouldn't be any problem at all for you, so you don't have to replace stuff to fix it yourself. I'm play testing them as far as I can, and I'm trying my best to when I'm play testing them not to miss anything or something, you know, and there shouldn't be a problem at all for you, so I just wanted to let you know that. Also, maybe sometimes some things might be slightly different from the screenshots, because first I'm taking the screenshots and then I'm play testing my build, and usually I find out that some items are not working, how they are placed and all that. It's annoying, and then I just do slightly changes to it, so it's good. And other than that, I think yeah, I think I've done it so far. I put those builds. I already have the previous build that I linked at the beginning of the video. The first build of this save file, which was Basecamp Manor, Victorian Manor, which is at the left of this build, and it's a huge one. It's a huge build, and the video is over an hour, like a bit over an hour, because at the beginning I did the introduction to my save file as well, and the info and all that, and then the video was just like so long. I couldn't cut stuff out of it because everything was needed to be in the speed build, if that makes sense. It's like I couldn't cut anything, you know, but I try my best. It's a bit fast though. I hope my builds are not too fast for you to watch. If they are, please let me know so I can fix that, because I'm thinking at the moment so the normal speed of recording playing is 100%. I'm always going with 600% lately, and with that first build I went with 650%, and now this one is back to 600. I feel like the previous one was too fast, but please let me know always in the comments if something is not alright. And also, I keep putting my voiceover so low, like volume wise, so low over my speed builds. I don't know why. I think I just don't like hearing my voice, you know, and then I'm just like putting them so low. And I had someone tell me last year in one of my videos that I'm so low and I should make it a bit higher. And I said, yeah, and then I think maybe I did it for a few videos, but now I'm back at it, and I just listened to my speed build that I posted on YouTube last time, and it was so low. I mean, even with full volume, it was normal, but still maybe some people like to listen to it louder than that or anything, you know. Just let me know. As always, feedback is always appreciated, much appreciated. And yeah, let me know if the music in the background is too loud, too low, but I think it's too low. I'll check that out. I'll have some changes in there, but obviously, as always, please, if something that you don't like, something that you would like me to adjust or anything, just let me know in the comments so I know if my content is good enough. And other than that, I keep saying other than that, now I am obsessed with this word, with this phrase, oh, I almost said it again. Okay, so in here I try to make a big bar in there using the bar obviously and the two counters to make it longer and cover that that opening to the round room, because I felt like if I put just the big bar in the middle looks too empty, too blending, like too bland. I don't know how to explain it, too plain, not bland. And it was like, nah, I don't like it. So then I closed the opening to the round room and also put a door at the back of the bar so the bartender can get in through there, and it's playable, don't worry. And for a bit of like, I don't know, maybe realism, I put a fridge in there, a sink. Also I put the TV, which is necessary for a bar type of lot, and also the music, the tables and all that. I didn't know what color swatch I would go with, but then I was like, why not? I mean, you would expect it to be more with wallpapers, with a bit of paneling, like half paneling and wallpapers in a Victorian build, but with this one actually I went with this used, I don't know how to call it, used maybe, or kind of like run down paneling on the inside, and gave it more of a, I don't know, I had in mind that vibe of a cozy, not too fancy interior of a place. I don't know, let me know if you like it. I think it was a good idea. I've never used this paneling for an inside, so I'm trying to play with new stuff, and especially if I'm going with base game, obviously I'm forced to. I'm like, I need to play around with different objects, with different colors, with different swatches, everything, you know. It's just like, base game is challenging, and as long as I'm watching videos on YouTube and all that, when I see people working with base game, I'm just impressed, and I'm like, wow, and that gives me inspiration to keep on going. It's not that bad though, but overall I would say base game we need far more stuff that it has, because it's so plain and it limits your creativity, I would say. But then here we are seeing out there creators that are nailing it with only base game and debug, and yeah, but for me personally, my opinion is that it kind of limits your creativity, I would say, because you only have like this traditional kind of vibe of furniture, then it comes to a bit modern, but you don't have something in between, more like, I don't know, cozy, plain, I don't know. I don't know how to explain it, but I hope you get what I'm saying, you get my point. And yeah, it limits your creativity. But other than that, as I said in my previous video, I'm trying to remember, there are three pros of working with base game. First of all, I think it challenges your creativity, which is great. Second of all, it's more accessible to other people because it's only base game, obviously. And also, I don't remember the third point because I suck at remembering stuff. My brain just doesn't work sometimes. But from what I remember so far, I think those are the two ones that I had in mind. It challenges your creativity, and it's more accessible to people. I don't remember the song right now, I'm annoyed because I cannot remember it, but yeah, so I'm just gonna mention it again. If you want to know more about the save file, head down into the description link on my Patreon, and there should be the post describing it. You have to scroll a bit, or maybe use the hashtag to find it, like add this save file. But yeah, other than that, it should be there. And yeah, as always, I keep repeating myself, I don't know why, but if anything you would like to suggest or let me know, just tweet in the comments. And other than that, I'm saying other than that again, I tried to, as I said, make it cozy. I even did that a bookcase on top of each other like that to fill that wall, because I was working with medium wall heights, and that's a bit of a pain, but it goes really well with Victorian houses. I cannot wait to get actually to the other neighborhoods in Willow Creek, because I think it would be far more, it would be fun. I mean, this was fun as well. I mean, the whole save file will be fun because I will have to work with different worlds, different neighborhoods, and sometimes in a world the neighborhoods are slightly, maybe highly different from each other, so you have to go with different styles, with different views. I don't know, it's just nice, and I can't wait to move to the other neighborhoods actually, because I am excited, as I told you already, for the center one where the community lots are gonna be, where he's always in the down bottom at the left. I think those are the lots in there that are always like nice, and that area is so nice, and I can't wait to get there, sorry, and yeah, build a community lots. And also I'm scared of the big neighborhood, which is at the left of Willow Creek. I'm sorry that I'm explaining it like that. I've be careful next time to have maybe something open to read the neighborhood names, so you understand what I'm talking. But the one that I'm talking about right now is in Willow Creek you have a neighborhood that has 2 huge lots, not including the one with the park, guys. It's the one that includes 2 big lots. The modern house for that family, I don't remember the name or anything. It's a modern house with 3 stories, I think. And then is the empty lot that's huge. I already have in mind what I'm gonna do with the huge one, and the other one I'm just gonna renovate or just build a brand new house for that family that's still modern, maybe. Because as I said previously, I really want to keep up with the already pre-made households, to just keep in mind to adjust the build based on their personalities, traits, skills. So basically I'm not getting them out of the house or anything. I'm just gonna give them a makeover for the save file, and a slightly makeover. I don't like to change too much about them, and obviously build the houses and everything based on the townies that we have in the specific build. And also yeah, as I told you, I'm scared of that because those lots are so big, but I trust myself and it would be fun. But for now, after this neighborhood, I'm moving to either the neighborhood that has the pancakes in it, or the other one with the BFF, the 3 friends. But yeah, I am already planning to do some starters as well in each ward that I'm doing. I mean, when we get to specific words, we won't be able to do that maybe, or we'll see, because some words are having just not too many lots to work with, so basically I will have to be a bit creative. But I cannot wait to keep on going and to get to all the different neighborhoods, and this save file is gonna be definitely fun to do, and sometimes maybe a pain, but other than that, I'm really excited to be doing it. And yeah, thank you for being here, and also don't forget to check the descriptions. I'm trying my best to leave everything you would probably have questions about maybe, or you know, just check it. And other than that, thank you so much, and thank you a lot. I'm really gonna try this time. I'm not gonna say I hope. I'm just gonna switch the I hope to the I'm really trying this year to make it good on YouTube. To make it good means me being consistent with my with everything that I'm doing here, and I want to really put my heart and my inspiration, everything, my creativity into this YouTube channel, and hopefully you will still be hanging around. And thank you so much for everything, and as always, I'll see you in my next video. And obviously, as always, I'm really wishing you a great rest of your day, whatever it is for you, you know the drill: morning, afternoon, evening or night. And take care, and I wish you the best, and I'll see you in my next video. Hopefully I want to see you there. Thank you so much everyone, and bye everyone, see ya.